Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Bet Note, where I try out different guitar gear and guitar-related things and hopefully make some kind of cohesive video with it. Anyways, welcome back. Today, we're going to be covering one of my favorite effect pedals, and that would be reverb pedals, specifically Spring Reverb. I've always been a big fan of reverb pedals in general. I have several. Most of them are for different flavors of reverb that I can't get with my Fender Deluxe, which is, I think, one of my favorite Spring Reverb sounds. But for everyone that doesn't have $1,000 to blow on a Fender Deluxe or another high-end Fender, or even non-Fender, there's plenty of other great reverb Spring Reverb amps. Like, I think Vox makes a really good reverb in there. And I wanted to go over some of the different Spring Reverb pedals that I have that I really like and enjoy at different price points, and try to give a quick little recommendation for anyone out there looking to get into Spring Reverb, or, you know, looking for a backup pedal, you know, Spring Reverb, play around with it, experiment, whatever, what have you. We got some options, and I wanted to go over some of the ones that I personally like very much. Each pedal that we talk about today, I'm going to have a small little audio demo to go along with it. We're not going to run through a lot of settings or anything like that. I'm just wanted to go over just some of the applications that I prefer to use the pedal in, and, you know, give a little idea of what you're getting in each pedal. All the demos were recorded with my PRS SE standard through my Boss Katana Mark II through a SM57 style microphone into my UM204 interface. I can't remember the name of it. I can never remember the name of it. So the first pedal on our list today is probably one of my favorites, favorite budget pedal. The first Spring Reverb on my list of recommendations is the very super awesome budget-friendly Moski Spring Reverb. This tiny little form factor, 2-knob Spring Reverb pedal from Moski used to be very affordable. Super affordable, actually. I remember when I first saw it, I think it was on 60 Cycle Hum's channel. Shout out to Ryan if you ever watch this. But they, you know, of course, the Affordaboard, and I'm pretty sure it's still on the Affordaboard. I don't know. I haven't seen any of his affordable pedal videos, but this Spring Reverb is amazing. This is one of my favorite Spring Reverbs for the longest time, and I remember getting it for like $25. They've since gone up in price. Last I just checked Amazon, and they're up to like $35, which is kind of ridiculous. But for a really budget-friendly Spring Reverb, this one's really good. I really recommend this if you're, you know, something under $50, you need it in a pinch. The tones are limited in what you're getting out of it, but for the price, I don't think there's anything really in that price category that comes close to matching that. Again, this is a couple years old though, so I'm not 100% sure what they've come up with since, if there's a competitor that has dropped anything, but here's a quick little sound sample that you might enjoy. Now, moving on, here's another amazing company, TC Electronics, the TC Electronics Drip. This is a lot like the Moski, except with the additional tone knob, and I personally feel like this is it's got a larger spectrum of sounds from what I've played. I could just be in my, it could be, you know, confirmation bias, but I love this. This is probably my favorite Spring Reverb pedal that I use when I'm not using my Fender amps. Incredibly deep reverb. It gets you anywhere from the drip, that subtle reverb, to really ambient levels of reverb, which is honestly really impressive. And I used to think these were affordable pedals. I know that they're from TC Electronics line of affordable pedals, or at least semi. I wasn't familiar with this line exactly. I just know that there's a ton that look like this. This is the only one from that line. I saw a bunch. I always see ones from this line that I really want to get. And this is the one I got it cheap secondhand used. I don't know if they're still in production. I think they might be, but I think they retail for close to $100. I have to double check that. I did not check before this video, but I got mine used for half that, less than half that, on various used local, if you look around, you'll find a deal. So check out this demo below. Tell me what you think about it. But I really think the tone knob makes a big addition to the tone over the Moski. Of course, it is double, maybe triple if you're buying it brand new. So keep that in mind. But let's do the demo. Tell me what you think. Now, the third pedal that I wanted to talk about isn't strictly a Spring Reverb pedal, but I think it does the Spring Reverb very well, in addition to a plethora of other options available when you get this pedal. It is, of course, the Boss RV6. This is probably, in my opinion, the best reverb pedal available for the price. I got mine secondhand for like $100, 115, 120. You can find them cheaper, sub $100 probably, at minimum 100. I think they retail brand new for 140. I'm not too sure, but I am a Boss fanboy. I am unashamed to admit that Boss is one of my favorite pedal companies. Everything they make is gold. Everything they make is sturdy, rugged, and they all sound amazing. In terms of Spring Reverb, I think it gives you just as much control over the tone shaping ability as the previous two, and then some. I think it's just as good as both the TC Electronics and blows the Moski out of the water. But it also gives you a ton of other options in case you need something. The versatility, I think, is worth the price. If you're gonna Spring to get a Spring Reverb, but you want some variety, if you want to try other tones and other different styles and flavors of reverb, I recommend Boss RV6. This is a mainstay on my pedal board. This thing is incredibly versatile. Plus, it's Boss. These pedals will last you a lifetime. These things will never break. I've never seen a broken Boss reverb pedal. So there's a quick little sound clip. So again, 3 very good reverb pedals. Spring Reverb pedals. Well, the option is Spring Reverb. I recommend, dipping your toes into some of the cheaper options. Like I said, I always like to explore, especially cheap pedals like this. Give them a shot to just see if let's say if you're new to the effect world, something like that. Something like a Moski pedal, Spring Reverb, is great if you just want to experiment with the sound. Maybe see if you even need a Spring Reverb. $30 is not that much for a pedal. Things like the TC Electronic, these things are sturdy. Things are built like a tank. And from what I've seen, great resale value if you can get them for a good price. They seem to be holding their own. These particular line seems to be pretty popular. I would recommend just getting one if you find one at a good price. I don't know if I would get one at retail, but if you can find one used for good local price, there's a million of them out there. Go look around. And of course, Boss Reverb. These things also hold their value very well. You can get them used and probably sell them for what you end up getting for. So, not really losing much. Plus, I dare anyone to say that they can't find a usable tone out of a Boss RV6. Impossible. These things are amazing. So, I hope you enjoyed that video. I am looking forward to reviewing more pedals and more gear as I come along or go along. Still trying to figure this out. But if you like the content, if you like what you see, you like my opinions, don't like my opinions, whatever, leave a comment down below. Hit the like or dislike button. Whatever. Any interaction is a good interaction. Please, if you like my content, subscribe, hit the bell icon, all that good YouTube stuff. And then, what is your favorite Spring Reverb? Do you have a pedal that you happen to like very much that you want to share? Let me know. I might check it out. If it's not a Spring Reverb, let me know what your go-to reverb pedal is. Feel free to share. In the meantime, this has been the Bent Note. I will be back next time with some more content, hopefully with some more pedal stuff. Can't wait to show off some more gear and talk stuff with y'all. In the meantime, thank y'all very much.